Good day viewers, well this fridge is almost full now. And so it's the outdoor Scope Pegasus fridge because I emptied out the house fridge, our main kitchen fridge. Started to get a bit manky and smelly. So I give it a good wash. I stripped it down, give it a good wash, blew out the condenser coils underneath, stripped it down and gave it a good bar fits of potassium hydroxide, and that took every single stain and source of smell and mould out of it. I'll rinse this all off with some water and cleaned out the bottom defrost tray there. Just keep my eye on that defrost tray because that'll overflow. It just did, so I had to clean up the mess. But I got this all nice and clean because this thing stunk. It's where the smell comes from in your fridges. It blows air up there in this baffle. It comes out of this baffle to the fridge. And there's a little shutter in here for the fridge part. There's optical fibre in these little indicators. When the light comes on, the dots light up. Really cool. There's a defrost tunnel up in there. We'll let you fit in the lights. It said made in America, good fridge. The element in there is 575 watts. And there's that defrost element. To change that, jeez. She's packed in there tight. That doesn't look like it's going to be easy to change if it does ever go bad. Jeez. They're available, you can still get them, but it's, they're a nightmare to change. That's why I like hot gas cycle valves, reversing valves, hot gas defrost. It's the best system because it's the least maintenance required. I've taken everything out, shelving and everything's out in the trailer and on the trampoline around the corner. They're all drying now. Out the back's all clean. The wheels are all good. I've written the date on this fridge because the compressor, the Whirlpool compressor's got a date code of 2004. This fridge is from that year, 2004. Got my air compressor out and blew it all out. So I've written on the back 2004. And Whirlpool EGU 90HLC. It's a capacitor start compressor. 9.4 to 9 locked rotor amps. It's a little bit on the large side. Newer fridges you get nowadays, domestic ones, compressors aren't that big anymore. They're less than half that size now, and require a three-phase computer board and inverter to run. So date code 5th of July 2004. Made in Brazil. It's one word. There's a minimal little relay in there. Doesn't have a big terminal cover on this one. Got the capacitor. High pressure side tap, low pressure side. There's a little fan, which is made by GE. There's a wiring harness for the ice maker, which is optional with these fridges. KMP, which is, I think it's a Kenmore. That's a Kenmore filter dryer. But I took the little tray out, the drip tray, and sort of clean all this mess I spilt. Now it's cleaned. I've cleaned this condenser coil, you can see through it now. It's just the front bit. I brush it with a Dyson and suck that front bit off. This was filthy. But it's clean now. It's a good system having it like that. That's how all the new fridges should be. Or have a condenser under there instead of inside here and around the sides. Just that front face of the coil there, get the vacuum cleaner and brush and Dyson that off and I should be right. You have to clean this again. I had the doors open when I was cleaning it. I've freed this up. This was all jammed. I blew it now out. That all works now. Anyway, it's cleaned it quite nicely. They don't make these Whirlpools in America anymore. The ones that have on the Australian market all come from Thailand now. You will not get a decent fridge anymore, so you've got to look after this one. There's our main fridge. There's some water in there. Clean that out. There we go. Really clean. It's the best way to clean the fridge. It's a good thing I got spares to keep my food cold while it's negatively clean, because for some people this isn't always an option to clean it like this, because this is the only fridge they'll have. Yeah, they're kind of screwed and it does fail for not being cleaned. Get clean in that. There we go. I've some pretty happy with it. It's a pretty good fridge, so I'll look after this one. Anyway, I'll start putting it back together now. Everything's pretty much dried, ready to get back in. Okay, it's all back together. One thing you're going to keep in mind when you're doing these fridges, if you've got fridges just like this one, that the shoulders on these shelf brackets, these only go on this side to allow the freezer door to close. So it's something you've got to keep in mind. You also go on a certain way so these don't flop about. Batteries are back together, so nice and clean. I cleaned all this up too, looks bloody brand new. Looks much better. That awful bloody smell's gone anyway. It stunk before, not anymore though. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Gotta love those compressors. Don't get much of that in the newer fridges now. This is all clean, so I'm going to put the, that looks better, doesn't it? Nice and clean now. Bearings and the fan are good. I can put this all back together now, so ready to be hooked back in the service. So nice and clean. Okay, put it back in, time to power it up. Works straight away, no beep circuit boards to worry about, like some of the newer fridges do. They go beep, waits for a bit, then it starts up. You really can't hose a fridge out nowadays. How you can clean these older ones out. It's too much electronics that are sensitive to moisture. Even if you upset it or say a wrong pronoun, it will get upset and not work on you. As you can see, the lights, I like that. That's a good idea. The fibre optics and the lights light up the dots. Off. That's cool, isn't it? That's where I had it. Pretty cool idea. That just closes baffles. That's what that does. It goes in here, the cables, and closes in here up. Yeah, it's starting to get cold. It smells a bit better. Actually 90% better. Yeah, that smells 90% better. That works, nice. There we go. I like the, when they foam fill this, you can see there's holes here. Now we'll let the air out. And this thing's actually stuffed solid with foam for a strong, durable reinforcement of this plastic. It's a good idea. Anyway, let it get nice and cold. We've got some good airflow out there now. Oh, look at that. Miles of airflow now, that's better. So it's pulling air in this way and blowing it out this way. Which pours air in, hence why the front of the condenser was so clogged. Air comes back past, around the compressor, and drawing air in through here as well, and pushing it out the front. So this board's essential. I thought it was actually wood, but it's cardboard. It's actually got water in it because I had it on the web when I was washing. I didn't pay attention. I kind of buggered it up. So this is actually essential to the airflow behind underneath the condenser. So this has to be intact for the cooling of the condenser and the compressor to work efficiently. I could stencil this out with a piece of Perspex, clear Perspex. Maybe I could do that. Stencil this out and make a spare one, have some holes drilled in, have this as clear Perspex. That'd be kind of cool. It'll serve two purposes for visual inspection and airflow. Because it'll make it easier to look in there without taking this off to see how dirty it is when you check on it, doing your maintenance. That's where the water goes. The water goes in here for the ice maker, and a solenoid went under here. So when you plumb it in, it goes to a solenoid. The hose goes in there. The wiring up inside in here is for the motor and the crusher and everything. It's all in here, not in the door. Although some models did have it in the door, but this one didn't. Let's draw that back in. Pretty straightforward. Having a good set of wheels makes it easy. There we go. Nice and tight in there as it was. Perfect. And it doesn't shut off when you open the door either. But just like the light. The compressor restarted because I played with it off setting and I kind of started the compressor under load when it was under pressure and it overloaded it. So the compressor just started back up now because it equalised and reset the overload. Anyway, nice and clear now. That'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.